Hi there, my name's Gemma Boyd. I was diagnosed with OCD and PTSD 7 years ago. My diagnosis was related predominantly to having been sexually abused by my grandfather as a child. It was a relief to get a diagnosis for a recognised illness. It was also scary in that I was told by one therapist that it would be my life's work trying to overcome it. My fear of being raped, attacked and contaminated by men OCD prevented me from being able to attend sessions with a male therapist who was recommended to me. I then had to wait 3 years for a female therapist on the NHS who didn't really help me in the end, as she admitted that she wasn't a specialist in OCD. 4 years on, my fear of being raped and attacked by men still intrudes on my life. Often I have to write down that no man has raped, attacked or contaminated me in the workplace, especially if I've been alone in a room with a man. And I won't be able to focus on my work unless I've done this. Over the years it's become important to me to make friends with my OCD because it's with me 24/7. I've had to learn not to be too hard on myself for having to recheck appliances, for example. And I've learned that these are merely thoughts and feelings and to go with the flow, but to a large extent this is easier said than done. I've made an informed decision not to take medication for my OCD, as my music and writing have really helped me to cope with it. Playing my musical instruments relaxes me and distracts me from crippling, intrusive thoughts of being raped, of me being a sexual abuser of children, of having trodden on a needle contaminated with HIV, and of my loved ones dying in horrific accidents. In fact, music has been and continues to be the one healing thread that's run throughout my life. And my determination to succeed as a self-employed professional musician has forced me to confront my OCD fears head-on and therefore to partially cure myself of them. This can be exhausting though. Part of me is scared to go back into therapy and maybe fall apart again, because this could mean jeopardising my career. I'm equally aware though that until I get proper help with my problems, they will continue to affect my life. I guess that each day I consciously make a decision to put to the back of my mind painful, conflicted, unresolved feelings to do with the family and the abuse that I suffered, and deal with it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. There is also a self-destructive part of me that doesn't believe I deserve to get better, I guess, that I need to live with this abusive partner of an illness to counteract any happiness that I may experience. Fortunately, my partner Jan is very understanding and supportive. I do feel really bad though that I have to constantly ask her to reassure me that nobody's hurt me and I've not trodden on any contaminated needles. It's like having a third person in the relationship, I guess, which is far from ideal. In a nutshell, my OCD makes me feel as if I have to contend with two different realities simultaneously, a slave to my compulsions and dulled like a zombie. Over the years though, I've managed to turn it to my advantage, and I believe that as a result of OCD I'm a lot more determined, articulate, and my attention to detail has won me many battles. I do hope that you've managed to identify with some of what I've said. Thank you.